there are certain times where enough's enough. Enough's enough. And, you know, I've listened to quite a few people over the last few weeks, particularly since the layoffs occurred at ESPN. And when I sit around and I listen to people bloviate about where ESPN, it used to be this way. What the hell y'all talking about? What you talking about past tense for? We ain't going anywhere. You think First Take is going to fade? You think that we going to sit up there and lay down and just let others come along, or we going to take them out? Let's go. Let's go. I can't wait. I might come off vacation early. Hell y'all think this is? Everybody talking about what it used to be. We're number one. And I'm not just talking about First Take. I'm talking about ESPN.
A few moments later.
What would be the advantage of having a strategic partner then? What I mean,
well, it could be a variety of things.
Could it be a joint venture? Could it be somebody taking an ownership stake? I mean,
possibly. Yeah, everything's on the table.
And why would you do that? I guess I'm trying to understand why you would. You already have 20% owner in
If they
Hearst.
come to the table with value, whether it's content value, whether it's distribution value, whether it's capital, whether it just helps de-risk a business to some extent, but wouldn't be the primary driver. But if they come to the table with value that enables ESPN to make a transition to a direct-to-consumer offering, then we're going to be very open-minded about that.
All right. Well, you've told the world now. I mean, but have you already been looking at that as an opportunity, perhaps even having conversations about it?
We have been looking at it as an opportunity. We've had some conversations, but I don't want to elaborate.
Can Stephen A. Smith and First Take save ESPN? I don't know. It seems that Bob Iger and his executive team have other plans for ESPN. Full disclosure, I was a Disney exec back in the 90s, and I know firsthand that what matters most to Disney is the bottom line. ESPN lost over $5 billion. Yeah, I said $5 billion. The ESPN layoffs were a certainty, and I bet they're not done yet. People are calling out Stephen A. Smith because of the so-called embrace debate. Shows like First Take and Undisputed are basically scream fests, and they have normal sports journalists pointing fingers at guys like Stephen A. and Skip Bayless. A few days ago, Stephen A. Smith went on a 25-minute rant defending his style over at First Take and also telling everybody how great everything was at ESPN and how he can't wait to take on any of the haters. Let's listen to a little bit of what he said.
Y'all done started something. I don't give a damn who it's against. Because it ain't just about me. I got an A-team. And it starts with Jimmy Pitaro, and it sifts on down to Dave Roberts, and it comes on down to me and Pete McConville and Tom DeCourty and James Dunn and Devin Antoine Lewis. I wish you were still there too.
Notice who he didn't mention. He didn't include Bob Iger in any of those people that he just mentioned.
And of course, Molly Qerim.
Why would you even bother mentioning Molly Qerim? She's a talk host. She's been like the third or fourth one, completely replaceable. I don't know, maybe something funny's going on there. Who knows?
She's the truth, y'all. She the damn truth. Ryan Clark gonna be back. The pivot, baby, he gonna pivot right on over to First Take. He gonna be back. Swagoo, Marcus Spears, he gonna be back. Dan Orlovsky, he's gonna be back. Mina Khan, she gonna be back.
She's gotta have a baby first.
Mad Dog Russo, baby, he's gonna be back. And that's just for starters. Y'all done started some shit. I promise you, I ain't worried about a damn soul. I love competition, assuming there is any.
Whoa. That's a statement of someone who's a little maybe too full of themselves.
We have been number one.
Amen, amen, and amen. You see, where I come from, that's called a prayer. And that particular prayer is called the prayer for the dead. Don't blame me. I didn't kill it. I didn't kill First Take. Don't blame me. Pat McAfee didn't kill it. YouTube didn't kill it. You know what killed it? Fiber optics. New technologies. obsolescence. ESPN lost $5 billion. While First Take may be dead, Disney realizes that ESPN is not broke. While Stephen A. rants about ratings and saying that he's number one, do you know what the surest way there is to go broke? Getting an increased share of a declining market. You lost $5 billion and you have the number one rated show. It doesn't really mean anything. So you've got an increased share of a declining market. That means doom. Slow and easy down the tubes. Y'all remember buggy whips? Do you even know what a buggy whip is? The thing they used to hit the horses with? I bet the company that made the best buggy whips on the market was the last buggy whip company there. But Bob Iger doesn't want to own buggy whips. Now, my little soliloquy there came from a movie from 1991 called Other People's Money with Danny DeVito. I can't believe I remembered that from 30-something years ago. But it's so appropriate right now. Stephen A. Smith is hanging on to New England Wire and Cable, which was the company in the movie. He's just clinging to the way First Take is run, while guys like Pat McAfee come in with a completely different concept. And the execs at Disney can see that this new concept has much more broad-based appeal than two guys screaming at each other for 2 hours. Stephen A. is nervous. You can see it in that rant. And he should be. ESPN is moving in a completely different direction.